was people in his comment section roasting him like, watch him in the past few days make a video and say how he was wrong about the PS5 Pro. And he did exactly what we knew already, man. Come on, man. What did you put on that box?
It's been released. And yeah, the internet was completely wrong about this, and I include myself in that.
What? You didn't know that the day you picked it up? Didn't you say you did a review on the console saying it's not that good, the image quality is not that improved, for now all of a sudden you liking the platform? You know what, man? I'm starting to think that you did that on purpose so you could stretch the videos. It had to be. He's like, oh, you know what? Let me talk about how bad the PS5 Pro is, even though I really like it, so I could stretch out these 3 videos, and then I'm going to tell everybody at the finale that I actually enjoyed it and how I was wrong about it.
PlayStation 5 Pro is a crazy...
Even though you ripped off your own girlfriend just so you can have one.
Buster success. In fact, by
really?
lot of sales metrics...
really? Is that the reason as to why everybody could pre-order one? Is that the reason as to why people can just go to the store and pick one up? Like, what do you mean? Oh, it's the fastest selling console. Oh, really? Bro, PS5 you couldn't even get for 2 years without scalpers. Come on, man. Like, I mean, this ain't even a comparison, bro. Why are you trying so hard to defend this Pro?
Currently, the fastest selling console on the planet. And I'm going to show you the numbers proving that, but it is wild because...
Come
Before
on,
the Pro
man.
was released, well, we just had a couple screenshots and some talks by Mark Cerny.
You had it in your home. The day you picked it up, you was like, oh, you know, some games are improved, some games are not. These are the things that you could have brought up in your review. Now, why you didn't bring these things? Now, why did you bring those things back then? And why are you bringing them up now?
Tiny demos of short clips of gameplay. I, on camera, predicted that the Pro would not be a big hit. It wouldn't feel very mainstream, mostly because it felt like an expensive, niche, high-end gaming product. I figured it'd be something like the people that buy the best at watching its opening explosion. I got a feeling it's going to kind of dominate the market this Christmas, but...
Don't you have this in your house? I don't care what anybody else said, because according to your review, there's a lot of inconsistencies here. You said that it wasn't that much improved, you know, but let's talk about how people are talking highly about it. And now you want to jump on this train just like you did with the Piranha Plant save. You know, this is all you do, bro. Paris was absolutely right about you, that you do this content solely to grift, man. You really took a video that you should have just damage controlled and, you know, just gave Sony all your money like you did, but instead you robbed your girlfriend. You know, I mean, you got scammed. Your girlfriend got scammed on 2 to 3 different occasions, man. And that's not including you.
What I did kind of find interesting is over the course of the last
close to
weeks,
a high-end
PC,
bro, at 60 FPS. Are you serious?
Revealed. People seem to be so hesitant to fully understand it. I see a lot of people that are kind of openly hating it. In fact, any tweet, anybody that says anything positive about it, almost all the replies are negative or people talking about the fact that, yes, there are still some games that still run at 30 FPS, which I got to admit, I would never play a game on 30 FPS mode. Maybe if I'm recording footage for like a review, but...
Oh, really? But you did it for Until Dawn Remake. I mean, I know you didn't like the game and you based the game solely off your experience, but you still played it. You played it to its completion.
Yeah, I would never actually play a game like that. But the impressions from people that actually bought it saying it feels like another next-gen experience, especially if you have a
Bro, y'all doing too much, man. Come on, bro. Y'all playing the same games. Oh, it feels like a whole next-generation gaming experience while you're proceeding to play God of War Ragnarok, a game that came out on PS4. Like, what?
Expensive OLED TV. Now,
y'all acting like this is a PlayStation 6?
As a person that's been playing the Pro pretty much nonstop since I unboxed it, I did a video reviewing it and stuff, it's pretty dang impressive. The actual games that are supported, it's a disappointingly tiny handful. There's like 90 games supported, they say. I'd say about 20 are like actually mind-blowing upgrades. But if our numbers apparently are stronger than the PlayStation 4 Pro did during
Well, that's not really hard to be, considering that most people thought the PS5 Pro was obsolete. You know what I mean? Okay, it's doing far better than what the PS4 Pro was. And even that console didn't sell very well, man. It's like comparing two turds, bro. Really? Oh, this one has corn in it. It's the same thing.
Same period. Now, everybody
Come
is
on,
kind of
man.
freaking out about this because this is $200 more expensive than the PlayStation 5, right? This is a $700 console versus a $500 console. But compare that to what they even had with the PlayStation 4 Pro. By the time the Pro came out, there had been multiple price cuts to the PlayStation 4 at that point. So I think this is showing something very substantial, which is
which also is going to show you that the PlayStation 6 is going to be $1,000 console.
The behavior of gamers is starting to shift. I think this is showing a clear sign of, I feel like console gamers specifically are becoming more graphics driven. I think they've been looking up.
You just go as far to say that console gamers are being more graphics driven, talking about the performance of the PlayStation 5 Pro. Didn't you guys talk about how I can't play a game at 60 FPS? What does that have anything to do with graphics? That completely goes against your own argument. What are you talking about, bro? Oh yeah, you know, the PS5 Pro is all about graphics and fidelity, and the main reason as to why you picking it up because you think GTA 6 is going to be 60 FPS on the Pro.
Over the fence PC gaming
Just to
now
be sadly
for decades
disappointed.
and saying, wow, they're able to get uncapped frame rates and 4K visuals.
So what does that have anything to do with graphics?
They have crazy wraparound monitors and widescreen support that console just doesn't have. And so now, with the start of the PlayStation 5 having this opening batch of games with some graphical options, even if they're not that deep in deluxe, I think people are starting to go, okay, now I get it. Now I understand the appeal of buying that new piece of tech, even for a tiny graphical boost. The fact that people are lining up for it at a console that's practically double the price, as some people said, if you bought a $400, is kind of the sign about how a lot of us are getting stuck in gaming echo chambers.
And what's even more funny about this, you guys are out here saying, look, it's #1 in all these different regions. That's because that's the only console that has came out in a very long time. Like, are you serious, bro? Like, are you guys that petty that you guys are using an upgrade console to say that, look, see, people are interested in the Pro. People are buying more game consoles because of it. That's because that's the only latest console out. It's not competing with anybody. That's like a Nintendo owner saying, oh, look at the Nintendo Switch is seeing, much more sales now because they dropped the OLED. Of course that's going to happen. There's no competition for it. You guys are acting like this is a next generation console.
Just by accident. I've been spending a lot of time over here on the PlayStation 5 subreddit. I actually think the subreddit is good in that a lot of these people that bought the Pro, it instantly wins you over. Every person, especially if they're playing FF7 Rebirth, I was actually showing...
You didn't say that in your review, though.
That to my girlfriend last night. I was showing her, because she and I play a lot of card games, so I was showing her Queen's Blood and FF7 and a lot of the cool mini games and stuff like that.
I thought y'all was playing Baldur's Gate.
The visuals, that game runs so insanely crisp in 4K.
Well, your girlfriend don't know about that because she don't have the PS5 Pro. Let's not forget, you gave her your used PlayStation 5 Slim. So whatever you're saying, that applies to you. That doesn't apply to your girlfriend because your girlfriend's not playing in those settings because she got ripped off.
The good frame rates and stuff.
She got robbed.
The Pro is one of those systems that when you see it, it instantly makes you go, oh, that's not something that's easily conveyed through YouTube videos with compression.
When you see the Pro, it makes you want to sell your old console to your girlfriend for $500. That's what it makes you want to do.
I think they show a lot of numbers. A huge chunk of everybody just watches videos on their phone. Man. You cannot understand the Pro difference if you're looking at it on a tiny phone, right? So my point is the fact that it's interesting watching the subreddit go from ultra negative to pretty dang positive and to keep you enraged, to keep you watching, to keep you into it, right? And I think
isn't that what you did on your whole channel? You led people on saying that you didn't like it and how I'm concerned and worried about the Pro. You even did some of the review and impressions about, there's not that much improvement. You need to have a certain size TV to even take advantage of what the Pro's capabilities are. You have to sit this close to your screen. You got to rob your girlfriend for $500 and now you're out here capping for it. The same console that you said had problems in your previous videos, for some reason, no longer exists now. Now, I get it. People do change their opinions according to how things are. But come on, bro. Right after each other, like one day, it took one day for you to realize, oh, wow, the PS5 Pro is better than what I initially thought, huh? Hey,
Sometimes it locks you into a corner where it's difficult to understand what's actually going on, right?
yeah,
It
that
warps.
Sony out here locking you guys into a corner. You can't get out, man. You just gotta buy the PS5 Pro, man. This sounds like an episode of Saw. We just need the Saw music playing in the background. Dun 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 dun. You gotta make this decision right now, man. You can do it. Dun dun dun. It's either your leg or you're gonna sell it to your girlfriend for $500. Dun 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 dun. Choose wisely, Dreamcast. Dun 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 dun. It's 10 seconds. Dun 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 dun. It's 3 seconds. I'm selling my PS5 Slim to my girlfriend.
Your perceptions a bit, and I do feel like even with gaming that happens, right? I love talking about PlayStation. I love PlayStation first-party games. I play a lot of stuff on my PlayStation, and so because of it, almost all of my searches are platinum trophy guides.
Hey!
Me trying to figure out how to unlock a puzzle. Me checking the release date specifically.
And what's funny, guys, man? I always go as far to say that he's not a gamer. I do think he plays some of these modern games. I will say that he's like Paris said it best, bro. He said it like, hey, man, this dude grifts. He does it for which is cool. Like I said, we all doing it here. Ain't no problem. But there's a lack of integrity in how you going about bringing out this content, man. If you couldn't tell this day one when you was out here unboxing the Pro, telling everybody, oh, yeah, you got to sit this close and rob your girlfriend for $500, then I think people, you wouldn't have stretched this for 3 to 4 videos. People have said it in his comment section, guys. You could find comments of people saying, watch, he's going to do I was a wrong video. Watch, I just give it a few days and you'll... And look what happened. He gave you guys what you wanted, man. It's so predictable.
The other game coming up on PS5.
Come on, bro.
Review and stuff like that. I almost think that it makes it where we're getting into this accidental spot where if you're trying to investigate a console, you say you search PlayStation 5 Pro price, and you end up searching it, and there's 50 videos in a row, and your feed.
We're going to skip some of this garbage.
All in a way that I don't think anybody saw, but also just the way we discuss games has changed so much.
Yeah, we talk more about hardware than we talk about, software. I mean, this is what gaming has become, man.
I don't know. Just a time for reflection. I'm happy to take the L. I legitimately 100% thought the PlayStation 5 Pro was going to, not completely flop, but I did not expect it to be a hit. Obviously it's early days. We'll see how it actually shakes out. But I thought the PlayStation...
It took one day for this guy to notice that, really? You didn't even bring that up in your review when you unboxed it. You didn't even say any of this stuff. Y'all know he was sitting so close to his screen and he was telling y'all not to buy it and support it. But yeah, he was the first one to go get one pre-ordered, man. This is the type of content that I don't like to see in this community. I get it. We all change our minds based off certain things. Okay, that's fine. I get it. Whatever. I understand that. But come on, bro. This comes off very disingenuous, man. And what's even more funny, that every time he does this, we already know what to expect, guys. I'm still waiting on the Xbox is dead video. I'm waiting on it, guys, because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Another Xbox is dead video, man. I give it, when Indiana Jones comes out, I can guarantee you Xbox is going to be dead again. And he going to talk about how the game's so bad because it's on Xbox and Game Pass. And, they got to wait for the game to do well in June when it come out on the PlayStation. That's what's going to be the narrative. I can guarantee it, bro. We're going to see another Xbox is dead video pretty soon, man. Give it until December when that game come out. He might miss out on it through the stalker, but hey, we might even get one pretty recently from now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. And like I said, take care. Peace out.